Hey guys, it's Christy. Welcome back to my channel. Oh, feels so good to say that after a whole entire year, and there is no better news that I would love to come back at you with than a Pretty Little Liars spinoff. Oh, okay, I'm excited, but I know you might be in a ball on the floor crying because you remember the 2013 nightmare that was Ravenswood. Okay, just reset, don't worry, take a breath, because this new PLL spinoff is called The Perfectionists. It's also being spearheaded by Marlene King and is based on a book series by Sarah Shepard, just like Pretty Little Liars was. So it's promising already. And I think when you guys hear these details, you're going to be really excited about the new show, which first of all has been in development for more than a year. Okay, we are going to see Allie back, Sasha Pieterse, Allison A. She was the whole entire catalyst for everything that went down in Rosewood on Pretty Little Liars, and she is back on The Perfectionists. And she said she's known about this series for more than a year, and she's had a hard time keeping it quiet. So the fact that Freeform has just announced the entire cast means that we are on the way to seeing The Perfectionists, all right? Let's take a little bit of a look at all the details we know about this new series. First of all, it's being set in a town called Beacon Heights. Ah, Beacon Heights. Beacon Heights. Beacon Heights. Sounds like such a magical place. Kind of like Rosewood. Rosewood wasn't magical. There was a murder in Rosewood, and you know what? There's a murder in Beacon Heights too. Okay. The Perfectionist kicks off like a year or two after PLL ended, which I have my feelings about. Okay, I'm not quite sure how things wrapped up on PLL. It was a little bit unsatisfying. It was a little too convenient. It was a little too far-fetched for me, except for those very last few seconds with Mona and the dollhouse of Paris and the whole thing. And I was like, yes! This made it worth 7 seasons of watching PLL. Well, good news, people, because Janel Parrish, i.e. Mona, is back too for The Perfectionist. She, alongside Sasha Pieterse, Allie, are the only two from PLL that have been confirmed to appear on the new series. But don't worry, because there's a whole cast of newbies who are totally worth our time and our love. Like Sofia Carson, you guys know her from the Disney movie The Descendants. I'm really excited that she got this role because she's going to be playing a character called Ava. Now, Ava, she's a trendsetter. She's a hot blogger and a coder. And I mean, if they want to pay me royalties for taking my likeness, that's fine. But I'm just saying, Ava is a girl who is all about the internet. She wants to be a fashion icon. And she, Sofia, the actress, loved Pretty Little Liars. She wanted this role so bad. My favorite thing about Hollywood is when people make their dreams come true. And the fact that Sofia said when Marlene King called her and said, "You are my newest Pretty Little Liar," she couldn't even believe it. She already has my heart, okay? Love this girl. Congratulations, Sofia, for landing this role. And joining her will be Sydney Park, who you guys all know from The Walking Dead, or maybe you don't because you didn't watch that show like I didn't because you're too busy watching teenage murder mysteries. But she's gonna be playing a character named Caitlin, all right? Caitlin sounds like a bit of a mess. She is the perfect daughter of 2 perfect mothers, a twist that I can really appreciate, and that's very PLL-ish. One of her moms is the senator, and she plans on following in her senator mother's footsteps. Okay, so you know what? Good for her. And joining them, we got to hear about the men as well. Pretty Little Liars, of course, had a whole lineup of hotties that we enjoyed watching every single week. And the new man on the block for The Perfectionist is Eli Brown. He is playing a character named Dylan. Dylan is a cellist. A cellist. Dylan is a cellist. Does anyone even know what that means? That's someone who plays the cello. That's like super kind of intense and classy and like high class, I guess, for, you know, Middletown America Freeform, but whatever. If maybe Dylan will inspire you to take up the cello. I hope he does. But Dylan loves his music and his boyfriend. One more thing about Dylan, he feels super judged by the people of Beacon Heights. So he feels pressure to be perfect all the time in his music and in his relationship. And I feel like maybe we're gonna see Dylan crack a little bit. Let's hope. He's not the only one who's joined the cast. We also are going to see Hayley Erin. This was a name that I wasn't super familiar with, to be honest with you. She is from General Hospital. And there's not a lot of times when soap actors, I think soap acting is a genre, and all other acting is a genre, and they don't get to cross very often. But this young lady who got her start on General Hospital is the newest PLL, and she's playing kind of a mysterious role. We don't know a lot about it, and she doesn't even have a name yet. That whole group of newbies, hotties, youngins are joining a soap opera vet, a television veteran, a woman who has been on some of the juiciest TV shows of all time. Kelly Rutherford has also joined the cast of The Perfectionists. Now, you guys may remember her, or you may not, from Gossip Girl. I'm having a huge flashback right now because I feel like when Kelly Rutherford was cast on Gossip Girl, people probably went, Kelly Rutherford from Melrose Place. That's huge. And people my age were like, is Melrose Place? And who is Kelly Rutherford? So now I feel like all of you may be going, we don't know what Gossip Girl is and we don't care, which is a detriment to you because it was a good show and you should watch it. But Kelly Rutherford is making herself known to a brand new generation by being on The Perfectionists. Listen, Homegirl has had quite the career being on all these huge shows. Of course, her personal life is a mess, but I mean, you know. This woman is going to be playing a character that sounds sort of like an adult Allie, okay? Her name's going to be Claire Hodgkiss, and she founded Hodgkiss Industries, which I'm guessing is a huge thing in Beacon Heights, and Beacon Heights University. A school in a town? Maybe. Is that where Allie is going to be working? Is that where she's going to be a teacher at Beacon Heights University? It just makes sense. I'm telling you, people, we're connecting the dots because I'm telling you all the details. So Kelly Rutherford playing Claire Hodgkiss, and she's like this character who pulls the strings behind the scenes to get everything she wants. Sounds a little bit like Allie, right? I'm just saying, okay? Okay, maybe Allie has met her match in this series. And speaking of Allie, she had those twins in Pretty Little Liars. And as odd as it seems to think of Allie as a mom, they can't stray from that now in The Perfectionists. So you are going to see Allie being a mom to her twins with Emily Shay Mitchell. And everybody wants to know, everybody's wondering, is Emerson going to be featured on The Perfectionists? Will we see Shay Mitchell? Are Emily and Allie a couple? There are so few details that give us the juice on this, and I'm so sorry that I can't give you more information, but the pilot isn't even done being written yet. And while they have started shooting in Portland this month, there are a lot of things that still seem up in the air. So Marlene King says there's a possibility that you'll see all of the other PLL girls and the co-stars from other series on this show. So you never know was sort of her official explanation as to whether we were going to see Emily and the other PLLs on The Perfectionists. But we are going to see these twins and Allie being a mom, and we do know that Shay Mitchell is now starring on one of Marlene King's other new series called The Heiress. So it's all in the family. It's very likely that we'll see Emily on The Perfectionists. We're just going to have to see in what kind of capacity, what is the storyline, and of course that leaves it open to all the other PLLs being on The Perfectionists too. Lucy Hale, Aria, is a little bit of maybe a wild card because she's on this brand new series called Life Sentence on the CW, which is a different network, different family of networks, and so maybe we won't see Aria on the new show. But Ashley Benson has been tweeting with Marlene King about Caleb, Hannah, and Caleb's twins and what their names would be. So it seems like Ashley Benson is maybe up for a little bit of a co-star, maybe a little cameo, maybe something on this new series as well. So I'm going to keep you guys posted on all the Perfectionist news. In the meantime, you can always reach out to me at Christy Reports, and make sure you subscribe to my channel for this and more entertainment news. God, I'm so excited about the new series. I'm excited to be back talking to you guys about it, and I want to hear your thoughts too. So please reach out to me, and I will see you soon with more juicy scoop.